Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, the Real Kristy J. I'm getting up on here real quick because I said in prior video recordings that I was going to talk about my menopause symptoms more, and I actually haven't been doing that because I have been in a brain fog and just always can't find the words or the time or the energy. And so I was taking some supplements a while back, and it seemed to have curved all the symptoms: the brain fog, the fatigue, the lack of energy, the hot flashes, the abdominal weight gain. It seemed to have helped, especially with the paleo diet and making sure I'm taking like a daily vitamin. And I was also taking turmeric to help with inflammation. Well, I stopped taking that because the hot flashes started approaching into the daytime, and I really feel like most of the time I'm literally in my own world, my own little bubble, like just not in a daze, but I'm just not there. I don't have the energy. I've had a couple of people argue with me, and I just don't even have the energy to argue with them, and they don't even know how to respond to that. And it's like, well, I can't. I don't physically have it in me anymore. Not right now. I'm not going to get on hormone replacement therapy or pills or anything like that, because in the research that I've done and in a couple menopause groups that I follow, and a couple of doctors, that can bring on cancer. And I'm really not trying to encourage that in my body. Breast cancer already runs on my mother's side of the family, so I'm really not trying to encourage any cancers in my body. So I'm pretty much like having to ride the wave and just like deal with it. And I read something that said, try to journal what triggers your hot flashes, or like what were you doing when a hot flash occurred. And if I were to do that, I would be writing like thick ass books. Honestly, it seems like anything triggers a hot flash right now. I mean, just me thinking of something that might get my heart rate going a little bit, even if it wouldn't get my heart rate going. I mean, anything seems to be triggering a hot flash. Sudden movement, getting up too fast, working too hard. Like, I'm a Portuguese, I'm a hard worker. I mean, I get down and dirty in the mud, in the dirt, landscaping, everything. And I feel like I'm overexerting myself in a matter of minutes. And how I can best describe my hot flashes is, think of one of those cartoon thermometers that just all of a sudden rise to the top and it bursts, like the glass thermometers, like the boop, 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 it's just the red line is just going up so fast. Like, my hot flashes happen like within a matter of seconds. Like, I could just feel myself from the inside out burning up, and it's visibly showing now because I'm like physically sweating and turning red or looking really lethargic or weak or whatnot. And honestly, I am really tired of dealing with this. Like, it's just, oh my God. Like, right now, okay, I'm sitting in my AC car. Okay, I'm sitting in my car in the AC. I even have a window blocked so the sun is not beaming on me and my dog, because we're waiting to have her go into her veterinary appointment. But, you have to wait in your car. They come get your dog. They do the appointment, give you your dog back, you pay, and you go home. Which is fine by me, because I would rather sit in the AC. But the problem with that is I just had a fucking hot flash while I was sitting in the AC. And sometimes these hot flashes bring on a lot of pain in the front part of my brain, like my forehead area. And it's super frustrating. I'm really not sure what to do as far as curbing. I don't know which word to use at the moment. As far as making these symptoms subside. But if you have any advice, I'm all ears. I'll be honest, I have not done any research on why. Well, I mean, I've done a smidge. I would be lying if I said I'm not. I've done a tiny bit of research on why I all of a sudden have menopause at 40 years old. And according to both sides of my family, both women, or all the women on both sides of my family, it's not something that happens. Early menopause is not something that they've ever had to deal with. So I'm really not sure where this is coming from. And so that honestly makes me believe that it's the birth control pills that I was on. Because if it's not hereditary, what the hell is it? Like, why all of a sudden would it start with me, you know? Geez, I mean, sorry, I forgot to turn off the notifications again. You know I'm famous for that. But, I'm really not sure what to do at this point. I know that I'm super frustrated on a daily basis. I cry almost every day, and it's not because I'm a weak person. I'm just super frustrated. I feel like I am hindered and I can't get enough done. And I feel super defeated as it is because my business, my new career was taken from me just as quick as it started because of COVID-19 and because of the governor and his reasoning, and then of course the county that I'm in and their reasoning, which doesn't make any sense because in my industry we are trained to pretty much treat everybody as if they have a bloodborne pathogen in order to keep them and myself at the utmost safe while in my one-on-one tattoo studio. There's even continuous training that I've obtained during this pandemic lockdown issue, and stating that, you know, I am certified to take on one-on-one clients during this pandemic and that I'm trained to handle it any situation. So I can't work, and I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain on like what I can do, and I feel like I've lost an entire year of my life because I can't pursue my career. And I do have degrees in other fields, but one of the fields is massage therapy. I can't practice that. That is lumped up underneath pretty much the same industry as my new career, which is cosmetic tattooing. And I could fall back on my graphic design career, but in all honesty, there's not really many people out there who need a website or a logo, and I'm super bad at networking as far as selling myself and trying to obtain clients, and it's not like I don't have a good portfolio. I'm just not one of those artists who is constantly busting something out every hour or every day. You know, it's like when the moment strikes is when I work. You know, if I have a bright idea, if I have a fantastic vision, something, that's when I work. If I have a really good feeling that day, that's just how I work. I don't work when I'm in a negative mood. I don't want to put that into any of my work, and a lot of people don't understand that, but I'm not my best. I'm not going to do my best. My mindset's not there. That's just how it is. So I've just been trying to rack my brain on like, what can I do now? You know, and that's just putting even more stress, which is creating even more hot flashes. And I'm chilled out. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm freaked out. You know, I'm not like sitting here worried every minute of every day, but every day I wake up not knowing what to do. And so I'm thinking like, okay, should I just see the people that I know and that I've been in contact with, because I know that we know that we're safe and we're healthy and we're clean? Or do I just not do that altogether? Or do I just focus on my art and try to figure out how to make some sort of a career out of that? Like, do I make art kits for people so they can do art with their kids, or they can follow along with a video, kind of like a paint night type idea, but not necessarily in person with the instructor in a big ass class, because we can't get together like that. So I don't know what to do at this moment. And I'm kind of stuck in between, like, do I switch out my brow studio into an art studio now, or do I leave it half and half? Because part of it's an office for me to resell. I'm a Poshmark reseller as well. So I have a lot of new and used clothes that I've sold. I also, went hunting when we were allowed to be out in the public. I would go hunting for, name brand new tagged items and put those up in my closet as well. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So I have a few side hustles, but it's not like it's a lucrative weekly income. You know what I mean? And that's hard to obtain right now because of what's going on. So I'm really stressed, and I'm trying to chill out, and I don't really know how because I don't know where this is going, and I don't know. I hate this feeling. I hate feeling lost like this. This is just, it's controllable, but it's like mentally, it's not entirely controllable because, when you wake up wanting to work and pursue your career and have your own salon and so on and so forth, and you can't do that, and you're not really good at selling your art, or it's not really something that people want to buy, it's like, what do you do? I don't know what to do. So I'm just trying to chill out. Like I said, I'm really trying to chill out. I need to chill out because of the menopause, and I'm really not sure what to do in order, like I said, to make those symptoms subside. But I'm just tired of the hot flashes, and it does not help that we've had pretty much like 90-degree weather. I mean, today's really not so bad. It's a beautiful day. It's clear. There's a little bit of wind, but it's still warm because of the fucking hot flashes, and it makes it even worse. And then there's just a couple of other personal things going on in my life that I can't really speak on right now because it's not to be made like public, and it's really not to be put out there right now because it's not everybody's business. So yeah, I'm, like I said, in my car waiting for our appointment, which should have happened about 3 minutes ago. But of course, my veterinarian is constantly running behind to the point where I want to find a new veterinarian. Because it's like, if you cannot constantly be on time for your appointments, I cannot just constantly be sitting in my car waiting for your ass. Like, give me a discount on my fucking appointment or something. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? And I mean, get your shit together. Like, get more people. Like, don't overbook yourself. Something. Like, figure it the fuck out. I don't know. But, I mean, I get that people need money and, they're trying to stay open and they're trying to help people and they're trying to work. But it's like, this happens every goddamn time. But, I guess I'm just going to wrap it up now because I don't want it to turn into a bitch fest about my veterinarian. But, I'm going to try to do my best as far as doing more research regarding the menopause and why it's happening with me so early. Now that I know that it's not hereditary as far as my dad's side or my mother's side. So thank you for listening to this short little recording today on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. And I will talk to you guys another time. And if you would like to get notifications on when I upload these awesome recordings about my fantastic life, just hit that notification bell and you'll get a notification on your phone, and hit subscribe because it shows that you support me and you care to hear what I have to say. All right, later. Have a good one. Peace.